Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean the print head. This is the print slam machine. This is what I learned and what I've been taught. First thing you need to do is open the door here. Open the label sensor like this. The brass roller or the peel roller is at the bottom, and then the print head is exposed that way. First thing I want to do is I'm going to take an alcohol swab and clean the roller here. And I'm going to use compressed air to clean that part. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to check these rollers here. There's 3 of them. What I'm doing there is I'm feeling along the roller to see if there's any debris or any type of ridges on it. As they get older, they form grooves and the labels will move. There's another one here. Again, I'm doing the same process. It's fairly difficult to get to, but you can do it. And the last roller is here. Once you get those 3 done, you're good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take glue gun or any other type of label adhesive remover and clean the peel roller. You want to do this. Then you clean it with the alcohol swab to remove any residue from the glue gun. Make sure it's good and clean. Shut that, make sure it clicks. Then we come around and clean the print head with the alcohol swab. Make sure that's good and done. Then we close that down like that. And I'm going to come around here and open the swing arm. Once the swing arm is open, you'll notice the swing arm has very little play in it. And that's what we're looking for. On the side, you look for the 2 shoulder bolts. There's one here, and then there's another one right here. Both of those need to be tight to keep the swing arm from rocking. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. Actually, let me take one of them loose now. Alright, now that the shoulder bolt is out, when you see the door comes open, you see how it drops. This is the action that it gets. Now, the top bolt is actually tight. If you choose to run the machinery this way, even when it's closed, it still rocks. With this part on it tightened down, it still manages to work itself loose, which will make the labels hang up coming out. Now that this is open, we'll check the shock absorber here. It has to have resistance on it. I'll shut that down. Check this shock absorber, make sure that has resistance on it. Now, while this is down, you want to check this area here, look for debris, and then check up under here. As you can see, there is debris here. This needs to come out. This one too will make the tamp head not go all the way up and make the labels come out and stick on the front of the tamp head. Now that that's clean. While this is down, I'm going to take my alcohol swab and clean the shafts really well. A lot of people like to use oil on the shafts. However, if you use oil, that acts as a magnet for cardboard particles and other debris, and it'll make it stick to it and eventually clog them up. Alright, while this is open, take a small amount of glue gun. I'm going to clean the tamp head to get all the glue off the bottom of the tamp head. As you can see, there's labels here that need to be cleaned off. Make sure you get all the glue off. And then once you've done that, you take the alcohol swab again, clean the bottom of the tamp head to make sure that all the glue gun residue is gone. Make sure that's good. Okay. Now I'm going to shut this back. While we're here, we need to get the measurements of the distance between here. This is 1.1, this is 1.1, and this is 1.8. The distance between here and here is between 8 and 10. You can use, right here we're using a 9mm socket. You can see that that fits, so that's good. Now we're going to put the swing arm back together Now I reinserted the bolt on the swing arm. As you can see, the swing arm has minimal to no movement, which is good. It goes back in place easily without obstruction. Tighten that back down. And there you have it. Good to go.